Morning, Piggy.
Morning. It's a Monday morning. Y'all see this Tuesday morning. It's a Tuesday morning. Having a late start today. They decided to go ahead and have that daycare open, but it started it late. And boy, that was a whole lot of not fun when we got up there.
I'm saying.
A whole lot of otherwise nice people. They mean in their cars.
Mm-hmm.
Going straight up through the middle, blocking this way and that way, and you try to get out of the way, and they take your getting out of the way as opportunity to block the way. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Inconsiderate, non-thinking people. People are nuts. There's one fella among them. I kind of like him. He parked and got in the way that was, like a thinking person should. But, me and him talk sometimes. He's a good fella.
Yeah. Had that one vehicle just sit there and parked and never moved.
Yeah. Parked it, left it. Don't know what was going on with that one. But anywho, that was interesting. It was a little aggravating, but it was interesting. All sorts of different types of trucks out. Oh, he's got his door open too. Driver's door. More power to you, buddy.
I'm saying. I'm one of these. I like the later start time, don't get me wrong. That was nice to be able to sleep in this morning.
Yeah.
But,
well, if we could get ourselves adjusted to going to bed early,
yeah,
we could get a proper amount of sleep in so that the time we normally get up would be okay.
Yeah. But I don't like the idea of getting there right as they're unlocking them doors. And the two pickup times I was given the options of were 9:15 and 9:30.
Pickup times?
Yeah, to pick her up this morning.
Oh, to pick her up this morning, yeah. Yeah, 9:15 would have been way too early.
9:30 was really too early.
Yeah, we probably could have left at 9:40 and got there after they had opened up and all that had cleared up.
Yeah.
If it comes another time of doing it that way, we just let it be known, hey, we're going to do it this time because last time was way too early.
Yeah, do it 9:40, 9:45. Give them about...
The mess in front of that door was,
Yeah.
Well, put it this way, we got there at 9:58. It is now 10:19 and we're not but about 5 minutes away from the place.
Yeah.
So you figure it took about 15 minutes to get through that mess of the opening of it.
Yeah.
If that says anything.
Yeah, that's going in, getting the walker coming out, getting her in, having to wait for them to take 2 or 3 in front of us, and
that was after we was able to get up far enough to get a spot to be able to do that.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's because it was after 10 o'clock before we pulled up toward the breezeway.
Yeah. So we left there probably about 10:14, 10:15. Now 10:20.
Yeah.
Well, 10:13, 10:14.
Yeah.
But point is, it took longer than 10 minutes to get through that.
And normally it takes, what, 3 minutes, one to go in, get the walker, come out, get her, take her in, drop her off,
Depending
come
on
out.
whether or not one of us need to use the bathroom.
Yeah. But on average, about 3 to 5 minutes at most.
Pull up, you might have to wait a second for somebody, and then you finish pulling up, you do what you got to do, and then leave. So, if there's a next time on a late start, we'll tell them we'll leave at a time that puts us getting there a few minutes after they're open.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be a few minutes after they're open before we can get in there anyhow.
Yeah.
So,
give them time to get cleared out.
right. You know, they should go ahead and just cut that corner and make it a stop.
Yeah.
It's as sharp as a turn anyway. So anyhow, we got that done. My belly's screaming at me, so we're gonna go home and get something to eat. I'm gonna eat a nanner while I wait on her to toast some bagels and cream cheese them. And everything good. My belly doing anything right now. I feel like I'm being beat up on the inside. Feed me! So, anyway, new week. The snow is going away. Y'all might can see some of it on the sides of the road here and there. First time we've been out since Thursday.
Thursday, yeah.
So, and I'm glad I didn't want to have to get out in that stuff. You can hear people going up and down the road that's in the slush. They tried snow plowing, kept running into ice underneath. I could have told them that's what they would have run into, because that's how it happens every time it snows this amount. People get out there in it, riding around in it, make it turn to water, and then as soon as it turns to water, it freezes and becomes ice.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got a problem. But, you know, you got people running stuff, they don't know the history of things. And but I will give them kudos for the last few times they put salt and different things out and worked on clearing the roads up so that people weren't totally stuck. People that could actually get out in it or had to get out in it and know a little bit about what they were doing could get out.
It was, now where we were at, they brined the roads first, so it wasn't as bad. But in Rossville, I think they said it was, they were plowing the roads and it was just ice underneath it. And that was up near the Tennessee line.
Well, you told me the other day about that. I thought you was talking about here.
No, it was Rossville.
Well, you didn't put that part in there.
Sorry.
Par for the course.
Yeah. I thought I said right. Well,
Tell me parts of things, but not all the things.
Yeah.
Pertinent information usually gets left out.
Which I wouldn't doubt it having been more than just Rossville, because it did say Catoosa County. So it could have been, I don't think it was our area, because people going up
It would have been our area.
Yeah.
People may have been going up and down it, but they'd have been doing it kind of slow comparatively.
Yeah. I don't remember seeing any cars out until Sunday, but I mean, there could have been more.
I could hear them Saturday morning
Uh,
while I'm doing them live. And so they were out there, idiots.
I'm saying.
I'm kind of like this. Unless your emergency services or utilities or anything like that, if you really ain't got to be out in it,
Don't get out in it.
you know, you have a job that says you got to be there. Say, look, we snowed in, we can't get out. So, you know.
Yeah, the only vehicle I saw was a plow truck. That's the only thing I saw on the road.
Right. my company wanted to fire me for that, I just told them, okay, next time they hear from me, we'll be with a lawyer for firing me for insisting I put my life in danger by getting out in conditions that are not favorable.
Yeah.
Because that's really what they want you to do.
Well, they expect you to put your job before your life and your family anyway.
Well, they do. Few people sue them for it. They'll figure it out how to deal with it. Like I said, emergency services, fire trucks, police cars, people who take care of those sort of things, ambulances, utility workers, people who have had to deal with it more than once.
Yeah. The people who actually go out and spread the salt and the sand and the brine on the roads.
Because the quicker they're doing that, people staying off of it, the quicker it'll get off the roads.
Yeah.
But, we get wet snow, not dry snow. So when you drive across it, you turn it to water, and then it turns to ice because it's so cold. Then you've got a worse problem that's harder to get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
You stay off of them and let road workers and emergency services and all like that do the things they need to do. It'll get off the roads quicker. People don't think.
Yeah.
But anywho, it is what it is, I guess. Oh, but there's some people that just have to get out, do they? Are you sure? Emergency services, line workers, things I've mentioned, sure. But they go out there to deal with all that. And everything. The regular jobs, they could wait a day or two. Might not be good for their business, but that's part of business. You gotta take your lumps as you go.
That's it.
Bigger businesses, they can just write that off anyway, because that's what they do. And they can claim a loss because of it. They do that.
Yeah.
So there's really no excuse. The hospital workers I might can see.
I feel for them.
Of course, like surgeries, unless they're an absolute emergency, they can be rescheduled.
Yep.
Those who are already there take breaks and take turns at doing things, so a few of them get some rest and then take over while those they relieve get rest, everything until it's over. And those that are at risk that would otherwise be coming in stay home until it's over, and they can straighten it back out once it's done.
Mm-hmm. I know Beth worked at the hospital. They had that real bad snow back in 2013. I'm pretty sure it's when it was. When we had that real bad here.
Yeah.
She had to get out and go to work at the hospital.
Right.
And she showed pictures of the roads, how impassable they were and icy they were. I felt for her.
Right. Oh, I've had my turn at having to do all that.
Yeah.
I've had to take my crew home once. It was ice everywhere. They didn't think it was going to be nothing. The worst of it bypassing. No. Main highways iced over. Interstates, bypasses. They thought they'd be okay. No. God had something for them on that. Them roads iced up nice and good. I did about 4 360s in my truck. Following my last crew member home. We used her van to take everybody else home. Went back to the plant. Let me get in my truck, and I followed her home. She got in a bad situation at one point, and I had to park in the middle of the lanes, turn lane, and go over. The road slanted downwards like that, going around the curve. She got behind the semi, and I was like, oh Lord, this ain't gonna be good. Sure enough, that truck went to slide to the side. She went sliding to the side with him. So I had to park in that turn lane, walk across that ice, get in her vehicle, told her, I said, scoot over. She goes, how you gonna get back on the road? I said, watch. It's a front wheel drive van. Turned that wheel all the way to the left, and I gunned it, and scooted right back on up. Little girl, she's looking at me like, wow. I said, that's how it's done. And wasn't but 2 to 4 more miles to where she lived, so we got on down the road and got her off to where she lives. She turned in the drive. She rolled her window down and waved at me, let me know she was home. I went on and got myself home. But on that bypass, just prior to me getting her out of that fix, I hit a spot. And then there I went. I did 2 360s one way and then 2 360s the other way. Finally came to the stop at the edge of the road next to the grass. I was like, well, okay, that happened. I got straightened back up and back on the way and got her out of that fix and got her home. And that was interesting. God had his hand on me, because Lord knows how I didn't wind up being hit by somebody or hitting somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was literally a Jesus take the wheel moment. That's pretty much all I did. But Jesus got it. But anyway, we've had our fun for the day. We're almost home. I'm going to get something to eat. Piggy loves you.